Hey guys, and welcome to my new Runescape series on my channel, free to play to max. As you can probably tell, I already have 1100 total level and 72 quest points, which may kind of confuse you guys how I can have all this done even before the introduction of the first episode. That's actually because I used this exact same account to do another series on my channel called A Beginner's Guide, which really after the first 2 or 3 episodes turned into just a progress series of free to play. On that series, I pretty much had a couple goals set. Namely, one of the main goals was to get 60 minimum in all non-memory skills, which you can see here I have achieved. That was also to complete all the free-to-play quests that I could do. This one I just couldn't complete because it still had members requirements in it. Um, and then also to kill 10 of each boss. So if you check the boss log, if I can somehow figure out how to find, I think it's in Adventures here. Go to Beasts, you can see Chaos Elemental, I have 10 kills. King Black Dragon, I have 10 kills. And then I'm forgetting the last Giant Mole. If I can find the Giant Mole, I also have 10 kills right there. So that's pretty much the summary of that series. What I'm going to do, however, is in the next following clips, I'm going to do a voiceover and kind of just explain what the series is, I guess, going to be, and have some of those highlight clips from all those 17 episodes of my previous series, just so you guys can kind of catch up to the account where it is, especially if you guys don't want to watch all 17 episodes, which of course I guess I suggest you should, because it'll be easier to catch up that way. And if you guys do end up going that way, I do honestly would suggest skipping the first 2 episodes because I didn't really have a plan in mind when making those, to be honest. And I guess also you can probably skip the dungeoneering episode as well. I think that's 7 or 8, because that entire episode is just me doing dungeoneering. So those are probably the 3 episodes I would suggest skipping. But everything else I think is at least fairly decent content that would maybe you guys would find enjoyable. Alright, so I will see you guys in one moment once I start playing some other of the clips in the background and just giving a quick, I guess, description of what this series will be. So as I just mentioned, I'm pretty much going to talk about kind of how, I guess to say, the accounts, I don't want to say restrictions are, but kind of like how the rules of my accounts that I've kind of set forth, and I guess you could say my goals for the account as well. I'm just going to quickly mention that whatever I'm saying right now is going to have nothing to do with the background clips. I just want to throw the background clips in there. You guys can see some of the things that I've done in the previous series that will kind of help build on the account. So I'd say the very first thing that's probably I don't want to say the most important, but one of the most important things is that this account will spend 0 real life dollars, and by that I mean I will only spend in-game money to buy bonds, whether that's for membership or even to buy new bank spaces or even cosmetics like a legendary pet. I will only be able to get that through in-game money. So if I want a legendary pet, I'm gonna have to convert all, that was like 3 or 4 bonds, into rune coins to be able to buy the pet. So that's, I guess you can say, the very first, I guess, goal, or I guess that's really a restriction of the account, is I can only use in-game money to do things like that. I guess you can say the second goal of this account, which is, I guess, more for me than it is for you, but it may help you guys along the way, I would say, is that I really haven't played the game very actively in the past year and a half, 2 years. So all the new updates, whether it's archaeology, even invention that I played on my main account too, and all like the new updates. Really, the last update I actively played was Player Owned Farms, and even then I didn't play it too much because my main character is already maxed out. So the main goal for this account is to kind of learn all that new content, but at the same time relearn all the old content I kind of forgot about because I haven't played the game in so long. Well, at least actively, because I still AFK'd on my other accounts to just keep my membership going, so I could keep it going continuously. Um, so those are kind of some of the main goals I have for this account. But what I also want to do with this account too is really explore more socially interactions in the game, because I think one of the reasons I probably stopped playing as much was that I never really played with other people. I even though I played this game as a multiplayer game, I really kind of just played it as an Iron Man, even though I just used a GE still, but I never really interacted with anyone else. Even my clan, I really never interacted with them, except a couple lines saying GZ because someone got a boss drop. Um, and I mean, I've already started to work on that too. Even the last episode, if you guys watched the finale of my previous series, um, doing the King Black Dragon, I did it with a friend that I met off YouTube, and off his channel, I'd be kind of connected that way, and it was really fun just hopping on Discord, killing a boss with a friend that I was really never able to do because most of my friends stopped playing the game the first couple years of high school. Those are, I guess, some of the main goals I have for the account. I'm sure more will pop up throughout. I don't know, creating the series. I guess one of the main goals is in the title of the series is I of course want to max the account. Um, I guess that probably should have been the very first thing I mentioned to you guys, but I don't know. I guess I just forgot about it because why would I remember the name of the series itself? I don't really think I have anything else that I would want to, I guess, tell you guys at the moment about the account, mainly because I can't think of anything else to add onto it. So I think I'm going to go back into doing live commentary for the rest of the episode over whatever I'm doing at that point, which will most likely me just be doing a ton of quests because I think one of the things I really want to do is just get 150 quest points out of the way. Not really for any goal of having 150 quest points, but just because I want to get a lot of the beginner quests out of the way. Alright, I'll see you guys which with whatever quest I end up doing first, or even if it is a quest, or I'm just gonna go back on everything I just said and do skilling or whatever. Alright, I'll see you guys in a moment. While recording that voiceover clip I just had you guys, I was here in the mines, and as you can see, I was doing the voiceover long enough where I only had to wait a couple more minutes to get the 70 mining level there. Um, yeah, I haven't even actually even claimed the bond yet, so I'm gonna have to probably do that right now, and then I'll make that a little clip for you guys. Alright guys, as promised, I will be redeeming this bond right next to this lovely lady next to us. Let us finally, oh, I can't do premier membership, let us finally take a step into the member realm for our very first time. I am just very, very excited to do this. I think I'll probably do first, as I mentioned earlier, is just do a whole bunch of questing. Probably 150 as I mentioned, and I'm members guys now. Please congratulate me. I feel very good about myself. Alright, let's hop into a members world for the very first time. Once my screen decides to load. World 103. Let's do this. Here we go. She even came with us. She bought membership herself. Now the woman and I will not have to be separated. Let's see what she says about this. Hello. Greetings. She's greeting me because I just became a member. I think it's a sign for me to do more member stuff. Alright, I will see you guys once I start doing the quests I actually mentioned I was going to do. I thought I would just get some of the mini quests out of the way. So here is a screenshot of me completing the bar crawl, Borix quest task 1, Dorix task 5, entering the abyss, father and son, foreshadowing, helping Lani Ike, whatever, Raksha, the Shadow Colossus. I will see you guys when I do some big quests now. While it may not be a big grandiose quest like I mentioned I was going to do last time, I am going to complete a pretty important quest, I would say at least, and that is the Tears of Guthix. Pretty much because it'll help me get a ton of passive experience at least once a week that I think will, I guess, greatly benefit my account. And of course, I will come back here once I can get that 80 mining, 80 smithing, which I'm actually pretty close to the mining at least, but not so much the crafting. Alright. I will probably do one of these quests next. I don't know which one, but you guys will see later. The first tiers get me. Wow, 7 summoning levels. Nice. I thought I'd just throw this in there quickly while I was opening some keys up. So the beta testing for the phone gave you 15 free keys, and then plus the 2 I have from the quest Tears of Guthix I just did. I was actually able to get 5 of those antique chests, so I was able to get the Incando pistol, the Incando channeling rod, the sunglasses, and the flaming head. I already had the Incando version of the melee weapon. I think it's the mace. But because of that, I now have pretty much tier 60 and 70 weapons once I get there, so that will probably save me a ton of money instead of having to buy some new weapons for myself. I just thought I'd mention that so you guys won't be confused when you see me with, 20 Herblore from level 5 from the last clip, or just something along those lines. Alright, so I forgot how much I hate doing quests, so here is me doing my first Reaper task, which got me 20 Slayer levels at once. Back on the questing grind after that momentary break from doing that one Reaper task. Here is Clock Tower. I'll probably end up going down the list here by just doing the short ones first. Alrighty, smacking the workbench here, making the shield. finishing a quest. That's how I roll. Elemental Workshop 1 completed. I'm guessing you guys probably don't want to see me spend the next 10 minutes doing quests, so I'll just, I guess, speedrun them and just bullet through it for you guys. Alright, here is Fishing Contest, Haziel Cult, Impressing the Locals, Jungle Potion, Monk's Friend, The Needle Skips, Scorpion Catcher, and finally, You Are It. So what I think I'm gonna do to finish this video off is just get 20 in probably construction, hunter, summoning, and what else is there, and thieving as well, to kind of just, I don't know, finish the episode off with some even numbers. And as you can see, I did just get 20 divination, so I think that's probably my goal for the rest of the episode. Making these beast of burdens right here, we get 20 summoning. Little fun fact is these little buggers right here can store up to 3 items, so not the best or the most useful thing, but they're at least there. But we are not done there. If I can run to the bank fast enough, actually, you know what? Instead of waiting until we get there, if we go to here, to the challenges, collect them, we get 20 construction and 20 hunter. And then finally, if we pickpocket Chef Boyardee here, we get 20 thieving. I don't know about you guys, but I felt pretty proud I was able to string all those things together to get those level 20s and everything. You can see I did it pretty much 1 second ago. But now that I've kind of finished off today's episode with that, I kind of want your guys' feedback on, I don't know, how you kind of liked today's video. I know there was a ton of quests in today's video, so there's a lot of, I guess, voiceovers in that regard, and I usually like doing live clips, so that will probably be a little bit different, but if you guys like how I did today's episode, I can easily format all the other episodes like that, so I guess I pretty much want you guys' feedback on how you guys like my episodes. Do you like them this length? I usually make episodes like 17 or 18 minutes long. Would you prefer that? I just want your guys' feedback on what you guys want me to do for future episodes. I guess what I'll say now is the next episode will most likely be released on the first day of Double Experience, so that'll be episode 2. And then the third episode will be pretty much whenever I finish my Double X weekend grinds, which I will touch upon in next video, probably at the end of next video, so you guys can at least understand what I'm going to do for those. So, I just want to say thank you guys for watching my video. I had a lot of fun making it, and I hope you guys have a lot of fun watching it. If you like my content, please like and comment. If you like it enough, please subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys in the second episode.